Meloetta. Hoi! It only took me about maybe 5 or 6 soft resets to get a good natured one. Yeah, there it's stats. I got a rash natured one, which kind of... It's not really the nature I wanted in particular, but it's not like I really care that much. It's still a decent thing. I could actually use it for both of its forms because it has attack IV is either 30 or 31 and special attack is either 28 or 29, and the rash nature boosts the special attack. That is one of 4 Meloettas I picked up on the way to my locals today, which I participated in, so thus tournament report time. Unfortunately, I got my lowest finish today, but guess what? You wanna know what screwed up? The same thing that screws Dark Magician 84 out of a playoff spot. Tiebreakers. Sons of bitches. I could have finished as high as 7th, instead I got 13th. So I might as well guide through the rounds. The first round is, I went up against Koa'ki Meiru deck, and not just anything with sort of like Drago or anything. This was just full, just pure Koa'ki Meirus. Basically just the stuff like the Urnites, the Ices, the Sandman and stuff like that. He had 10 keys to search that sort of stuff out. Game 1, I did decently, and then I just ran out of monsters. And I just couldn't top any of my monsters, so I pretty much got beat down. Game 2, I was reduced to 300 points and was pretty much fighting to stay in the game. I was struggling a fair bit, and I managed to finally get a good top and then go pretty much sack, took out Game 2. Game 3 pretty much was the same thing as Game 1. I ran out of monsters, I just couldn't top anything, and I lost. It is the first time since I entered the locals that I have lost my first round. That actually sucks to lose that record because I really like winning a first round because it gets me right off the bat and it gets my confidence up. The lack of confidence evidently kind of sucks, but it doesn't really matter. Round 2 then, I pretty much knew I was going to get somebody a little bit weaker. I went up against some guy who was playing, it seemed to be 6 samurai based, but not so much like full strength. I'm just saving my game, by the way. So basically what I did there was just go do my standard herpaderp plays with my heroes and went the 2-0. That was pretty much it. Now round 3 I went up against a rather interesting deck. Reactors. Yes, the ones Gaia or Bomber used in the 5Ds anime. Just about every single time he played Summon Reactor, he never actually played Spell Reactor, for the record. I should point this out. He never played Spell Reactor. Played Trap Reactor once, and I did take damage off it, but that's because I torrentialed, because all I had was a Bubble Man on the field. Every time he played Summon Reactor, it got screwed over. Game 2, I Super Polyed it. Game 1, I went Compulse first, and then Fiendish Chain, and then ran over it. And so that was pretty much done and dusted. Round 4, I went up against another rather interesting deck, Lavals. Now the person actually did state that they were in desperate need of a Quasar reprint. Here, my friend. I wholeheartedly agree. But yeah, without the Quasar, the Lavals were just kind of eh. They were definitely competitive, I will say that. I mean, I did 2-0 them, but they did pretty competitively. They stuck with me throughout pretty much the whole part. I was actually afraid that we might end up having to go to sudden death because he was stalling me with a Reaper, and then I eventually topped into a duality in which I revealed a Rotor, which I used to search out the 3rd and final alias, and I had Spark in hand, so that pretty much opened the floodgates for attack, and that's where I took the match. Round 5, I went up against a Chaos Dragon deck. I didn't have a good hand at all to start off with in the first game, and I pretty much got smacked in the chops. I did put up a bit of a fight, but it just kind of sucked. I got sacked. I sided in. I saw the smash. That was about it. I managed to get the smash on a Weiler, but he pretty much sacked the crap out of me. I was hoping to get a hero on my last draw so that I could mirrorgate maybe his BLS or something like that. Didn't come to fruition. It would have given me at least one more turn to maybe top into the dark hole and just go wipe. And it pissed me off. And the thing that pissed me off the most was that he actually DR'd his BLS after I deprisoned it. which was very annoying. So he sacked me there 2-0, 3-2 record. As I said, tie breaks were annoying. I could have finished 7th. I got 13th, the lowest place finish. It's still not my worst. My worst was my 10th place finish. I mean, that seems a bit weird, but the simple, the simple overall atmosphere when I got that 10th place finish was shit, because my first 6 Samurai deck was stolen. I played absolutely horribly. I got 2 and 3 there. Here I got 3 and 2, and just tie breaks screwed me over, hence why this is my lowest finish in the locals. So maybe I should have used Chaos Dragon. I was actually thinking of using 6 Samurais, but I decided to go with the hero since I backed them. They didn't do a bad job. I just, you know, luck is an asshole. So I did get some trades though. Might as well show that off. Where is my thing? Yes, I take this with me to locals every weekend. I'm pretty much the Seto Kaiba at that joint. Whenever I have the money, of course. I just got to get a green. I just got to dye my hair green, and then I'll fit the part. Oh wait, no, I need the Coattails of Doom as well. And I suppose I should put on the. I don't really want to put on the smug attitude, because then I just look at it like a real asshole. I mean, yeah, I know Kaiba's a bit of an asshole like that, but he's still a good character. He's my second favourite in the original Yu-Gi-Oh series, first being Yugi, of course. Now, where the hell are my trades? Well, I will show this off first. In my Chaos Dragons. Which you will have seen because I'm uploading my Chaos Dragon deck list before this. But I now have 3 gold Raikos. I have a playset of gold Raikos. I scored a trade just after the tournament, just at the end of the tournament, and picked up my 3rd gold Thingus-a-Mingus. So I am a happy panda. I don't have to be all freaking like anal about that, because I'm pretty sure most people who watch me know enough about me to say that I get anal about that. I went on a tangent about it when I was running 2 common aliases and a secret. And then there is all the other stuff. What have we got? Okay, well, I might as well show off. Those are my pulls from my Astral Pack. Second one of those. Hopefully, if I can get a 3rd, I can go to town. Because, once again, the fact that I'm kind of anal about it. Yeah, Furin Kazan and an Ice Edge. In case you didn't see those. Or couldn't tell them out. Other trades, I picked up an Armageddon Knight. For some reason, these are real. This is a real arsehole to get in Australia, like through eBay. The only ones that are on sale are French ones, and I just don't really want the French ones. Picked up 2 Dragon Ravines, so I've got a playset of those for any sort of dragon deck I might want to run. And I have 2 Wind-Up Kittens, 1 Ultra, 1 Ulti. I scored those, which might help me build a Wind-Up Synchro deck. Because these things, the kittens, are hella awesome to combine with Junk Synchron to go into Fitzgerald. That sort of stuff wrecks the shit out of Fire Fist. It's really awesome like that, because basically they would have to activate stuff like their Tensons and stuff like that upon the summon, or like just, well, basically they can't go off in damage step, because I'll go into Fitzgerald and they'll go just, oh, shite. And if I've got no other monsters on the field, it's not like they're going to be getting rid of it that easily, because I'll just discard cards from my hand. Why the hell do I... Like, my motions kind of make me seem a bit weird. That was the most pointless thing I've ever seen. This is going to come out really weird. Screw it. Just going to end the video now. I've shown off all my trades, so... yeah, see you for whatever it is I do next.